that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Hey there, YouTube. I'm back again for another episode of Bowers Play, and today I'm very excited to be playing Black Flag, Stories from the Eyes of the Sea. This is for 2 to 4 players. Take a 69 minutes to play. It's for ages 13 plus from Trifecta Game Studios. This is coming to Kickstarter near you very, very soon. I also want to mention that this was a Fiverr order that was placed, so I am making content for this game, and I'm getting paid. I know, it's pretty awesome. But, spoiler alert, I actually really like the game, and I don't get paid to say that. But I got a 2-player game set up right now. We're going to be having Captain Zira over here versus Captain Kyler, and that is the blue vert versus the red boat. I added these components, and one thing I do want to mention about the components, this is the prototype version of the game, so like some of the colors of the barrels just don't seem right, and that's because when they get the final version of the game, it will look nice and pretty and shiny, but I'm sure they'll spotlight that in the Kickstarter page. Now, there is one thing I want to mention about this piratey themed game before we get started, which is that typically there's a bit of information that a player can't know, because when you read one of these cards, so pretty much when you end your turn on one of these ocean cards, not one of the 4 land tiles that you see right here, or spots on the board, someone else reads this card to you, and then you make a decision, and based on the decision you make, it's going to be slightly more difficult or slightly more easy. Now, the way I'm getting around this is by playing this game incredibly thematically. I'm going to make the thematic choices that player would make, because I was already planning on doing that, because that's what part of the fun of this segment is, trying to dive into a game real deep with the theme, get silly with yourself. So we got Captain Zira over here, who's just trying to reform their life. They used to be a pirate. It was a terrible life, and now they have a son. The son lives on the islands of Zadaka, and it's just, he's trying to turn everything around, straight and narrow. Now over here we have Captain Kyler, who used to be part of the Guard, and he just got sick and tired of seeing all these absolutely moronic pirates living better lives than he was, because he was on the straight and narrow. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to be the best pirate around because I'm way smarter than all these morons. And so that's where we start our game start. He starts on Trader's Way. He starts with 2 cotton, and so he can only hold 2 things right now because he only has a 2 fleet of ships, which is kept track of by this little cube right here. And each character, and there's a whole bunch of different characters you start at, are going to start with different things. They'll start off with a different favor, which we'll get into, and different goods on their ship, and they all are good at different things. So he's good at swordplay rolls. He's good at navigation rolls, but let's just get into it. You'll start to see how the game flows. It's really quite simple, and everybody should have a double-sided player reference cards. Oh yeah, I love those words put together. And roll to see who goes first. It is, boom, Captain Kyler on his way first, and he's just now leaving Trader's Way. He decided he's going to change his life. All right, so Captain Kyler with his 2 wheat says, you know what? I need to get over here to the islands Exotica. I am a total rebel. I'm just going to go through the deep and dark Spungler's Run because that's my playground now. So he's going 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. And the movement is really quite simple in this game. You'll kind of get it as we go. Pretty much you get to move 3 spaces. You can either move to the right or you can move forward in most instances. And or you can move back to the left. So the right, left, or forward, pretty much. You normally can't go backwards. So he's right here, and his turn has ended. He doesn't do any of these fancy commerce reference tile actions. You only get to do those if you stop on one of these 4 spots. But he does, however, get a Smuggler's Run card. Now, typically, the other player, the player to the right, would be reading this card out. But since we're playing thematic, we can just read it out. You find, so it's shallow, jagged waters. Now, what's important here on this card is it is nighttime, which will be important when we try and potentially rob the other players, which is something to do with this game. But right now, you find that currents are pushing you towards shallow, rocky waters. You must choose from the following options. Roll for navigation to attempt to chart a path through the rocks, or roll for seaworth to attempt to plow through the rocks. And I don't feel... So here's the thing. I feel like he has all the confidence in the world in himself. However, his ships, not so much. They're more of a means to get him around. So I feel like he would be trying to navigate and less likely to rely on the seaworth of his ships. But here's the thing. So I'm thinking thematically. I'm trying to think thematically. Where did he get these ships? He probably stole them right from the jump, and I feel like he would be smart enough to steal good ships. So I do think these would be seaworth at the get-go if we're thinking thematically. Because if he's decided he's going to be a pirate, and up until the point he becomes a pirate, he has complete trust of his elders, his bosses, his friends. I think he has some good ships. So we're going to go with Seaworth here, which means we're going to be rolling the orange die. Now, the red die means hard, yellow die means not so hard, and orange die means, okay, somewhere in the middle. All right, so 5. That means that we have to at least get a 5 in order to succeed on this. And our Seaworth currently is only 1 die. You don't look at the numbers on here, but 1 die, because eventually you'll be able to get more crew on there, and that'll show you how many die you roll. It's actually a really clean system. So we get to roll 1 die to see if we are Seaworth, and we are Seaworth. You'll manage to plow through the rocks unharmed, gain any 2 favor, and gain 1 morale. Boy, howdy, that's great. My crew just thinks I'm the nifty-wifty bestest. And then we gain 2 favor. Well, obviously, we're going pirates now. We're going pirates. Now, I feel like thematically, we do start with trader favor and some crown favor, because here's the bottom line. We could probably trick some of the people that we used to know and say, hey, I was framed. This was all terrible. So I feel like you still would have a little bit of that. And the trader favors, the traders don't get the news all the time. They don't know I've turned. A lot of them don't. And then that would be the interesting part of this character, is you're exploring the high seas. Who knows about your past life? And what do they know about your past life? It's really interesting. But over here, Captain Zyra, straight and narrow, just got done visiting their kid, always tries to visit Island Exotica. If it makes sense thematically. Let's go. So we're going 1, 2, 3, straight and narrow. We're staying on the Royal Current. We have nothing to hide. We're just on our way to try and sell these spices at the Trader's Way, right up here. No shortcuts for us, all right? We're just going through the Royal Current. Let's see what we have. Trade ships in the night. While playing cards with your crew, you were interrupted by a lookout. Aye, Captain, we've spotted some anchored trade ships. What should we do? You can ignore the ships and sail on, or you can choose from the following options. Skullduggery. No, that is not the kind of ship that we are running here. You go to bed, Timmy. We're not pirates. We're better than that. All right, end of the turn. Back over here to the Captain Kyler, who took the shortcut, went 1, 2, boom, Islands Exotica, because we're selling this cotton, right? And now you're going to see how the ecosystem of this game works. So when I first set up the game, I removed 40 coins from this huge pile of coins over here. When this pile of coins runs out, the game is going to be over. But, as you'll see in a second, that's not the quirk of the game. It's a very fixed economy. It's really cool. All right, so 2 whites. So that means, since we're at the Islands of Exotica, we're going to get $6 for selling the goods in our cargo hold. Because, yeah, even though we're pirates, we're still going to deliver stuff. It's easy, and it gains us favor. Also, now that we're on land, we can buy more crew. We can do a variety of different things. So Islands Exotica, they sell spices. So we'll just load up on spices. But here's the thing. If I'm going to have the biggest and baddest, I'm going to be the biggest, baddest pirate around, I need backup. So I'm going to purchase 2 ships. Now, to purchase a ship, it will cost you 3 coins, and this is actually all on this commerce reference sheet. It's really nice. And then I'm going to put them into this bag. This is the bag of doom. Once things go into this bag, they never come out, and that's how this economy, this is the max amount of money that is in the game, period, because you can't get into that. So anytime you spend money, it goes into there, for the most part. All right, so I now have enough ships that I can load up on spices. They're cheap here, and, the quicker I can get done pirating, the quicker I can retire, to my pirate castle. So we're going to go ahead and buy 4 spices, which are the orange one, and that's going to cost us $4. And once again, these do not go back into the pile. And I think that's going to be the big thing that people have to remember. Now, one thing I want to talk about that they have not talked about yet is the fact that right now I'm not actually using the captain's quarters and the cargo bay, and that's for camera space purposes. But typically, when you're not trying to film all this on camera, you would put your barrels of things here in your cargo bay, and you put your money and your gems up here in the captain's quarter, and your treasure and stuff like that. And the reason why is people can try and break into those. So that is one thing that I want to mention. They actually have that nice here on the player board, but I'm not using it at the moment. So while we're here, we also could put money into our bank bag, but Captain Kyler's done with banks. You don't want to know the things he's did on his way out. Smart one, Captain Kyler. All right, but he is going to hire some crew, because, you got 4 ships, you got to hire some crew, so he's going to pay $2 twice, and he puts these once again back into the bag of doom to level up 2 of his attributes. And there's a whole bunch of different attributes here: negotiation, navigation, swordplay, skullduggery, captain's guard, maneuvering, seaworth, cannons, harpoons, and the cargo guards. So He's very confident. He's not worried about people robbing him, so he has no need to defend his cargo guards or his captain's guards right now. But what he does want to do is get into the skullduggery game. So I feel like he would definitely, that's robbing other people, definitely put that there. So now whenever he has a skullduggery check, he's rolling 2 dice. And he's already +1 on swordplay. I think he would like to be known as the best sword captain around. So now he is going to be rolling 3 dice, and that is the maximum you can ever do. They put that in the rules. Big bold thing. Even so, right now we don't even need to level up swordplay to 3 because it wouldn't make any sense at all. So we've spent all our money. We have no money to put in our captain's quarter. We've done pretty much what we want to do with the Islands Exotica, and now we move back over to Captain Zyra, who is on his way where? Where was he going again? He is trying to sell spices, and people like spices at Trader's Way over here. Now, there is the Golden Isles, and I feel like he might want to stop, maybe pick up some tobacco. Yeah, so they sell tobacco for 1, and he knows he used to be a pirate, so he knows that at the Pirate's Cove he can go sell that for 3, and that's completely legal to sell tobacco. So I think he'd stop right here, load up his boat, maybe get himself some more crew. I think that works thematically because you don't have to go all 3 spaces. And if you want to go more spaces, you can even potentially, reduce your morale and make people work through the night. And you can only have up to 3 morale. And there's also fame in here, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. There's lots of little moving parts and pieces in this game. And a lot of that comes from the cards, as you'll see. So, first thing we're going to do when we land here is we're going to buy another ship. $3, not into you. Not into you, and hopefully they give you something thematic to put that in, even if it was like a little plastic treasure chest or something. Just, this is the garbage stuff. This is where all the money goes. So we have 4 fleets of ships, and now what we're also going to do is we're going to buy 1 tobacco, because we're going to sell it to the pirates, and the tobacco is that one. And we can do that because we have 4 fleets of ships. We can hold 4 things, and now we have $5 left. I think we are going to do 2 and 2. So we're going to put 4 coins in there, and we're going to upgrade 2 of our attributes to level 2. And we get +1 on navigation, which is good. But I think we're trying to do the straight and narrow. We know that there's bad people out there. We're going to protect our cargo guards. We're not going to protect our captain's guards, actually, because what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the mechanism, because he has learned from seeing lots of smart people that putting the money in the bank is the way to do it. So he has now put that coin out of the game. So essentially that coin will not come back into play until scoring time later, which will be worth, I believe, 2 points. But he could get it out later. But you can only get into that bag when you're at the Golden Isle. So essentially this is like digging a hole and putting your things into it. But he still gets to upgrade 1 more thing, and I think he would go for Seaworth. Yeah, I'm gonna be reputable. I'm gonna have a really nice ship. Let's go. And he's done at the Golden Isles, and he's on his way to the Trader's Ward. All right, over here, what do we got going on? He has 4 spices. So I feel like he doesn't know about him yet. How could he? There's thousands of ships floating around right now. What he's focused on is getting to the Islands Exotica. Oh, he's there. Sorry. He's focused on getting to Trader's Way. So he would go 1, 2, 3. Does he push it? No, he's not pushing it right now. But he is on Smuggler's Run. Basically uneventful. Things are going just as you planned. You laugh to yourself as you recall all the horrible tales of Smuggler's Run. This place isn't so bad after all. In fact, you quite like the solitude it offers, and the ocean views are spectacular. You are seriously consider making this smuggling thing a full-time job. Your day is basically uneventful. Sail onward. And yeah, I feel like that fits Captain Kyler right there thematically to a T. Whereas over here we have Captain Zyra trying to do it the right way. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully nothing happens on the royal curtain that's going to stop them. Ooh, charity workers. You encounter a ship of charity workers. They ask for a donation for the orphanage in Trader's Way. Will you donate to their cause? You can ignore their request, or you can choose from the following options. Donate 3 gold, donate 6 gold. You know what? I don't have any money. I'm sorry. So I would have gained 1 fame, or I would have gained 3 fame. Wow, because they would have then told people of my doings. And then because fame, I would have to get that one, look at that up, but I'm pretty sure that one could be converted to $5 a pop right there. So that could be potentially 15 coins. If the active player, yeah. And I think it can also gain you morale as well, because yeah, fame. So back over here, Captain Kyler, 1, 2, 3, normal day, Trader's Way, selling spices, yes. So that is $12. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 12, 4, 8, 12. Boom. So how do we want to spend our money? Now, I will say one thing. This is kind of like a point salad style game. There's a lot of different ways to score points in this game. Whatever way you choose to do is probably going to be a viable path, at least based on what I've seen, which is cool. So, spending money, what do we want to do? First thing, we need to upgrade. Negotiation. I don't always want to have to stab people. Might want to talk to them first. Secondly, 2 more bucks. Let's get our harpoons ready. I know, living, trust me, there are dangers out there. There are kraken that come underneath. Cannons, likewise, we need to rob people during the day. We need some cannons. Boom. Hiring crew right now. Boom. Oh, we also, of course, we're trying to just sell things because that's always a good thing. So Trader's Way, what do we buy here? They sell cotton. All right. Well, they do sell cotton, or we could just wait until we get to Pirates Cove and load up on contraband. And then we could sell that contraband at Trader's Way for a boatload of cash. So I think, you know what? We're actually going to stand tight on that. We're going to hold our money, but we are going to need a little bit of cash when we get to Pirates Cove. So going rate for contraband over there is $1, so we'll make sure we save $4. Save $4. No one will be foolish enough to rob us, so we don't need anything for the captain's guard. But we do have $2 more, and we will hire more crew. And how about Seaworth? Yeah, we really need to improve this vessel. You know, it's okay, but it's not. It could use some work. All right, so they're putting a lot of into this, and now they could spend the morale. I don't believe so this one is going to give you initial movement or attribute roll, so it wouldn't even help us right now. We end our turn on Trader's Way, and bada boom, Captain Zyra shows up, and Captain Zyra has spices to sell as well. So they sell $9 worth of spices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Good day to you, Captain Zyra. And they could also sell, they cannot, so they don't buy the tobacco. Oh, they do buy the tobacco. But I could sell it for $1 more at Pirates Cove. I think I'll hold on to it. I think I'll take that extra $1. I mean, I feel comfortable. I'm a reformed pirate. I can fight for myself. We have cargo holds to protect it. We're good. Because these two, they still don't really know each other yet. So we're gonna buy Trader's Way. We can buy the tobacco. Oh yeah, we could buy tobacco. Do they like tobacco at Pirate Cove? They do. So we could buy more tobacco here. So essentially, we could buy a bunch of tobacco and make $1 profit on each of them. Or we could just level up right now. I feel like we're going to level up right now. I don't feel like that $1 is really that big of a deal. But they do sell cotton. So yeah, I'll take the cotton. Going on the straight and narrow. So $3. Get myself 3 cotton. All right, that's nice. Goes back into the bag. It's gone from the game. And then also upgrades, cargo guards. Yeah, we know the risks out there. I think we upgraded that to level 3, so that's going to be spending $3. Also, we have heard the rumors about the Kraken. We know harpoons, essential. Get some of those. Might want to venture into cannons, but we only have $1 left. We'll hold on to that $1. Maybe that'll be $1 we invest in the bank. Maybe we'll give it to a little Billy when we get to the Islands Exotica. But yes, we always want to pick up cotton. So I think thematically they would always want to pick up cotton because they would always be able to stop at Islands Exotica and see their family. So yeah, he's going to go out of his way to make sure he always has that. That makes sense to me. All right. So he also could, now you can't rob anybody on one of these spots, by the way. So you have to do that on the open seas. So, Captain Kyler, still pretty uneventful so far. He's just like, all right, I'm back on my way to the, where are we going? We're picking up contraband. So we're going 1, 2, 3. I'd like to do it tonight, guys. So we go 4 and we push them into the evening. They work some OT. They lose a little bit of morale, but we're at Pirates Cove. And now we can load up on contraband. Bam, 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 bam. 4 contraband. Boom. And we will be able to sell that at the Golden Isles. Or we could sell it at Trader's Way for $20. Ooh, do we dare go to the center space? I don't know. Center space pretty much makes it so you can get to just about any spot on the board. But it's risky, and you have to roll the dice of doom. Not quite there yet. We just entered a turn on Pirates Cove. I think we're good. Moving on, straight and narrow. 1, 2, 3. Royal Current, what's happening? Busted! You're busted. A royal fleet surrounds you. It's routine along the Royal Current for the royals to collect taxes and ship for contraband. You can spend 1 royal favor to ignore this card and sail onward, or you can willingly pay your taxes and allow the royals to confiscate any contraband you have on board your ships and then sail onward. Otherwise, you must choose from the following options. We can roll for cannons, or we can roll for negotiations, or we can pay our taxes. You can spend 1 royal favor, or you can willingly pay your taxes. So how much do I pay on taxes? Is there? I don't believe there was a taxes thing. I guess that's just $1. Taxes. You can pay. So yeah, I guess I just pay. Wait, is it all my money? You can spend 1 royal favor. So I have trader favor. All right. I guess I'm just gonna pay them $1. So here you go. Here's the money. Take it. Bye-bye. That's all we got. Don't have any contraband. We're cool. All right. I feel like that's how that would play out. They give them $1. They say, all right, thanks. Go back to your terrible life of delivering cotton and tobacco to pirates. All right. Pirates Cove. We're leaving Pirates Cove. We're leaving hot. Do we dare go all the way into here? Are we that bravado? I believe Captain Kyler would be that bravado right now. He'd be flying on high 9. So on a player's turn, they may move from any smuggler's run space to the I space. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to 1, 2. Now, this is risky. The player chooses to move their ship. This ends their turn immediately, and on a player's next turn, they must roll the Eye of the Sea die and attempt to escape the whirlpool. And one of 3 things is going to happen. So essentially, we have set ourselves up. We're going to launch ourselves specifically, hopefully, to Trader's Way next time and make 20 freaking bucks. Or something bad's going to happen. I don't know. I just wanted to see what happened, honestly. All right, so here we go. Over to Pirates Cove. Just boring stuff. Hey, guys, what's up? I got some tobacco. Would you like some? Yeah, we love tobacco. Thank you. Here's $3. Cool, thanks. You know what? I might actually turn around and spend that on a couple of you. How about I keep $1 and I spend $2 to hire one of you reformed pirates to change your life, come work for me, and man my cannons. And we can just have a reformed pirate boat. And now it has become less about Captain Zyra, and it's more of a movement. He tries to get reformed pirates, build their life back up. Over here, we got insane craziness. This guy Captain Kyler has led his entire crew of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people into the eye of the sea. And now we're going to roll the dice. 3 symbols on it. Which one? That one's bad. If the player rolls the skull, then they may not move, and they may immediately lose 1 ship and 1 cargo. Ouch and ouch. Your bravado. Their turn ends. On their next turn, they may try to escape again in the same manner. Oh my. Oh my. Captain Kyler's going to eat some humble pie. What could I buy for the Pirate Coves? Contraband? No, are you kidding me? I just paid my taxes. I'm not risking that. So we're going 1, 2, 3. Royal Current. You encounter the roving merchant. This merchant has some treasure maps for sale. If you're interested, you can ignore the merchant or sail onward, or you may choose any of the following 2 options. Give the merchant 3 gold or give the merchant 6 gold. Well, I have 1 gold. I have no gold, good sir. Good day. All right. Man, I want treasure maps. Oh, well, back over here to the excitement of getting the heck out. Good deal. About time. If the player rolls the green arrow, then they may immediately take their normal movement, and they may, beginning with any of the 8 smuggler spots. So essentially, get spit out. We're going to go 1, 2. We're on Trader's Way. Booyah. And we still say, hey, we got 15 bucks. We got 15 bucks out of that. I think that was well worth it, wouldn't you? Kyle died. But hey, nobody liked Kyle anyway. 10, so we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go. And let's first thing we do, we got to buy ourselves another ship because, oh, don't put it in there. Put it into the death bag. So now we got ourselves 3 ships. I think we probably want to buy, obviously, what are we buying here at the Trader's Way? They sell cotton. Boring, but sure, we'll go with that. We'll buy 4 cotton off you. Or we could just wait to go to Pirates Cove and get more treasure because we're pirates. All right, so now I feel like I have seen statistical probability in my favor and say, you know what? I think we're just going to keep going from Pirates Cove back to Trader's Bay. That's the play. So instead, we're just going to upgrade everything, right? So what do we need to do? Navigation. 2. That one's going to help us in this water right here. So I think that's what they'd spend that on. I think they've seen the light, and I think they need the most seaworth ship they can possibly get. He's like, all right, if we're going to be going through this dark, if we're going through the bad stuff, we got to be doing that. All right, we got to be doing that. Woo. So what else are we going to do? Plus, this is points as well. This is just straight points right here. Cargo guards? No. We're going to start to have a lot of money. So I think I actually going to need to spend 5, and I need to start having people protect my money up front. I'm seeing that there's a lot of potential ways for us to earn money, treasure maps and stuff out on the sea. So I think we're going to go ahead and just spend 2 and then spend 3 to bump that up to 5. And you do have to do all the steps. And then we have $2 left. Do we want to spend it for maneuvering? Sure. Why not? I want this ship to be self-sufficient. I just want to walk around and give pep talks. That's what I would like to do as Captain Kyler. That's the kind of captain I am. They will work. I will rule. I will be the pirate king that I aspired to be as soon as I busted all those other stupid pirate kings. All right, liking the thematic flavor. All right, here we go. Over here, finally, get to see the family. Islands Exotica. We sell the 3 cottons. We get $9. It's a living. It's money. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9. Oh, that's 10. So we have a grand total of $10 here. So we're here at home. We buy the spices. Yep, we buy 4 spices because we're reputable. That's our trade path. 4 spices going into the cargo bay. We also got money. I feel like we should spend it on negotiation so that way we do not have to pay those fines anymore. In fact, I'm going to hire 2 former King's Guard members so we can negotiate better with any of those people out on the sea. I have $1. I'm going to invest that at the Golden Isles when I get there. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Say bye to Daddy. We have to go. All right, Captain Kyler, back over here. This time he doesn't have the morale, so there's no real reason for him to go this way. You know, and after doing that, and after the bad experience of here, I think thematically he'd be like, all right, guys, we're just going to take the nice royal current. We're going to be totally fine. First mate failure. You hand over the helm to your first mate so you can rest. Makes sense thematically. About an hour later, you're woken up by the sound of alarm bells. A deckhand enters your quarters. Arrgh, Captain, your first mate has steered us right into a mess of pirates. You may spend 1 pirate favor and sail on unscathed. Otherwise, you must choose from the following options. Roll for cannons to defend yourself from the pirates. Roll for maneuvering to escape the pirates. So maneuvering, not our biggest thing, but we do have mess of pirates. Spend 1 pirate. Okay. So I feel like here's how this would go. I feel like Captain Kyler, the old Captain Kyler, would have came in guns a-blazing and been like, all right, it's time. But I feel like after this, thematically, he's going to be like, all right, I'm going to be the most badass captain in the world. But for right now, I'm not. I'm not the most bestest pirate captain. So I'm just going to spend this pirate token, go out on sail, but the next time we roll up, you better believe when I got 3 cannons instead of just these 2 guys here, when I'm not asleep, you best believe this is going to be a different conversation. You just put some respect on Captain Kyler's name on the door. All right, back over here, Captain Zyra, 1, 2, 3. No morale to spend. Royal current. Let's see what's going on. The greedy fleet. A fleet of raider ships move on you fast. You may spend 1 pirate favor to sail on unharmed. Otherwise, you must choose from the following 2 options. Roll for cannons or roll for maneuvering. We don't have anything on maneuvering. So cannons it is. So we have 2 cannons. So, and that is the yellow one. So we need to get a 2. Got it. And we are so happy. And this is a great feel-good story because we just hired this guy. We took a risk. And we said, we're going to hire this reformed pirate. And he just paid off big time. You defeat the pirates. You see some floating barrels. Roll 2 cargo dice for loot. Gain 1 royal favor. Oh, yes, taking care of the pirates. And gain 1 morale. Yeah, I'm. People are starting to recognize what I'm doing. People are starting to sing my praises. So 2 cargo dice for loot. Now we're kind of full. This kind of stinks, but hey, maybe we'll drop something. So we could pick up 2. And by the way, I do believe these dice symbols are going to be bigger. This is once again prototype components. So we can get 2 contraband, which we're not touching. No thanks. Or 2. Of the brown one, which is tobacco. Now, tobacco is going to be worth, it's going to be worth the same amount of spices, so we're just going to let that stuff sail. No, my men are not going out there to risk themselves to pick up contraband. That is just not how we operate. We did this the right way, and things turned out as planned. All right, so Captain Kyler, living his life of nefariousness. They still don't know each other. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I feel like it. All right. So, anywho, he goes in. He doesn't have $4. He spent all his money. No. He needed to spend $4. Okay. So, I feel like at this point, this is where this person will be like, oh my gosh, I'm a total idiot. I forgot this. Are we okay if I reverse this? And we're cool like that. So this goes from Seaworth to Seaworth. We'll just do this. So now everything's at 2. And the red player's like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's first time playing. You're cool. Okay, so we get our $4 back. Thank you, Captain Zyra, by the way. And then we spend that $4. So it's already in the bag. It's good. To get 4 contraband. Woo, that was close. Gotta be careful there. They may regret that when they end up attacking them, but who knows? All right, and now we move over here. Golden Isles. Do we stop at the Golden Isles? There's nothing. We were going to bury a coin there, but I don't know if that's really worth our time. No, we're doing things the right way. We're doing things the right way, and Captain Zyra believes that smart money is investing in the bank, a.k.a. digging a hole in the Golden Isles. And he shows his crew. He is being a good, positive leader thematically. The tortoise-haired analogy. All right, here we go. Boom. Speaking of reckless, here we go. Pirates Cove into the final spot. Their turn ends. They're hoping to get shot out next time. Golden Isles, 1, 2, 3. Straight and narrow. Royal current. Under the heat of the midday sun, you are surrounded by a fleet of black flags. You may spend 1 pirate favor and sail on unharmed. Oh, no. Otherwise, you must choose from the following. Roll for cannons or roll for maneuvering. Once again, we have to rely on our old friend that we just picked up. But this time, things are getting a little bit spicier. We got the orange die. It's a 3, though. Come on. Come on, Gregory. Pirate Gregory, we need you. Oh, he got it. He got it because you just have to meet it, which means, you sink their ships and find some floating barrels. So plus we gain 1 morale. People are starting to buy into our system. That's more of a sports term, but hey, I imagine it worked for pirate terms as well. Every pirate captain probably had a different system. Roll 2 cargo dice for loot. Is there anything we would possibly pick up? I mean, contraband, maybe. We might pick up contraband at this point. We're this close, and there's no chance that we could get caught here, right? You know, our old habits die hard. Let's see what happens first. I don't even know if there's going to be contraband. There's no contraband. It's just cotton and spice. We already have those. We're not dipping our toes into the dark side, but we probably would have. Who knows? All right. Gain 2 royal favor. Once again, royals are loving what they're doing. They're like, oh my gosh, reformed pirates kicking the crap out of other pirates. They would be absolutely gangbustered on that. I'm surprised we didn't get fame. Next time, how about you tell a couple more people there instead of just your superiors? That'd be great. But the good news is we have morale. We have 2 morale. We could push it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So what's going on over here? We are in the eye of the storm. We got out. Oh my gosh. We got out. And Captain Kyler's like, yeah, of course I got out. I now know how to navigate these seas better than anyone ever. All of a sudden, his ego is getting huge. He ends up in Trader's Way. He makes $20. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now, thematically, he's starting to see a different way. He thought he was going to have to be this bloodthirsty killing pirate, but really all he has to do is just brave the seas to get from Pirate's Cove to Trader's Way. He sees the way. This is the way. So I feel like he goes 3 in seaworth. I feel like he goes 3 in maneuvering. I feel like he goes 3 in skullduggery because, well, no, he's got to go 3 in Captain's Guard because he has to improve that. I think he goes in 3 in harpoons. No Krakens are going to take him down as well. So this is huge. Maneuvering, seaworth, cannons, harpoons. Do we want anything else? Skullduggery? We want to be the best we can at that, I suppose, as well. We can't improve swordplay anymore. And we have $4 left right here, and that's fine. So all this cash going into the bag of death. But now Captain Kyler, whoa. Captain Kyler, he's got a big ego. They're like, would you like some cotton, sir? He says, heck no, I don't want no cotton. I don't need cotton. I'm all about that illegal good stuff. All right, so essentially he's a drug dealer. That's what it's boiled down to. Straight and narrow versus drug dealer. That's what this game of piratey has become. All right, Captain Zyra, straight and narrow way, going to Trader's Way and making $12. It's great cash, great money. And they're also going to buy 4 cottons immediately. So we're just going to give them $8 and 4 cottons because they're getting the 4 cottons, obviously, so they can go back to the Islands Exotica. Just makes sense. And then we had $8 left. 3, 4. Oh, no. Oh, I can't do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's very important that I don't do what I was about to do there because that $4 has to go in there. Good thing I did that. Good thing I corrected that. All right. Over here, how are we spending our money? Cargo holds are as high as they could. Maneuvering is something that we need to be because we might... no, Seaworth first. I feel like he would go Seaworth. He would want the strongest possible ship he could get. Cannons, you've been robbed twice. I feel like they're going strong on cannons, and we'll save that $1 for when we get to the gold miles and we'll invest it. We'll talk to our son about how we're going to the gold miles to invest it. It's going to be a feel-good story, and hopefully by the time we get there, we might even have more money. Who knows? Let's go. Okay. So, once again, they're taking the friendly way here. They're going 1, 2, 3. Blue is, because why rush? Why rush? They don't need to rush. They just go down the royal current. Oh, because they don't have morale. I was going to say they would push if they could. Pirates, screams the lookout from the crow's nest. Your crew looks to you for orders. You may spend 1 pirate favor and sail uninterrupted. Otherwise, you must choose from the following: cannons or maneuvering. And we say, no. This is where people start to know and put some respect on Captain Kyler's name. We're not maneuvering to escape. We're going to rock these mugs. All right, cannons, 4. Well, that's why we got 3 of them, gentlemen. Don't miss. Boom! You sink 2 of their ships, you loot the 3rd. Roll 2 treasure dice for loot. Gain 2 royal favor, because, yeah, they like the fact I'm killing pirates, too, and the fact I'm not killing people. Once again, I feel like Captain Kyler might have found his playstyle now. Roll 2 treasure dice for loot, gain 2 royal favor, and gain 1 morale, which means we can even rush to places we want to go. But let's see what kind of treasure we're getting here. Oh, $4. Okay. I was hoping for some of the special ipsy-dipsy treasures, but hey, $4 is $4, and we got tons of cash. Look at that. Boom. We really need to upgrade those captain's guards, so I think I need another person on duty just to be safe. But now we go on over here. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy peasy lemon squeezy down the royal current. Daylight, daydreams, and nightmares. You're pulled out of the depths of a deep dream by your sound of alarm bells. Your first mate rushes into your order. Captains, black flags in all directions. What are your orders? If you spend one pirate... we don't have pirate favorite token. Enemy sail on unharmed. Otherwise, you must choose. Roll for cannons to defend yourself. Roll for maneuvering to escape. Why? Okay, apparently we're going to defend ourselves. That is what we've been hiring. That is what we have the cannons. We can do this, I believe. It's a red challenge. It's a 5. Come on, gentlemen. I believed in you. Pay off. Yeah, got it. You sink the lot of them. Gain 1 fame. Yes, people are starting to hear about the Captain Zyra, the great reformed Captain Zyra and his band of merry misfits who are actually nice. And then gain 1 morale. And they're starting to believe in it too. We got 2 very differing stories going on right now. 2 playing out right in front of us. All right. Now, they don't do any actions. They're obviously not going to try and rob them, even though they could. They totally could, but they're not going to. Pirates Cove, they just happen to be heading this way. He goes 1. And, wait, he's going to buy 4 contraband. That's just what he does. 1, 2, 3, 4... Boom, into the bag. Contraband. Do we want to hire anybody? Yeah, I feel like we should. Captain's guards. Yes, let's protect our things. Just to be safe. Because here's the thing. The larger our crew gets, the more reputation people know, the more people know how much money we're making, the more likely they are to try and rob the captain or overthrow the captain. We don't want that. Captain's guard. These are our right-hand confidants. Let's go. All right, Captain Zyra. 4 cottons. There's no real point to them even stopping at Pirates Cove. So they go 1, 2, 3. All right, Royal Current. Yeah, I think that's what they do. A royal fleet surrounds you. It is routine along the royal current for the royals to collect taxes and search ships for contraband. You can spend 1 royal favor to ignore this card and say, or you really pay your taxes and allow the royals to confiscate your contraband, and or you can roll for cannons or roll for negotiation. Well, here's the thing. We're going to try this out. I upgraded my negotiation for a reason. I believe we can talk this out, sir. It's red. I believe we can talk it out. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to be cool, and we're going to be cool, and everybody's going to be cool. And you convince the brush to let you sail on unaffected. Gain 1 royal favor, gain 1 fame, and gain 1 morale. We can't even have an extra morale. You only have 3 of them. Wow. And 1 royal favor. All right. We need to start turning in some of this fame and morale, and I think we might do that once we get to Islands Exotica. Impress our kids. Sounds like fun. Otherwise, speaking of not fun, we're going back into the heart of the storm. This is where we live now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wrong boats. We'll just flip that. Whoops, flipsy-dipsy. There we go. He's in the storm. He's stuck. Red, visiting Island Exotica, and this is great. We're selling the 4 cottons, which means we're going to get... and actually, we're going to call in our favors from the traders. So we have these trader tokens right here. We're going to use it right now. And how this works is it's going to allow you to gain 1 additional. Players may spend trader favors, then when selling anything at Trader's Way. Oh, it's got to be at Trader's Way. Never mind. We'll do that with the spices on the way back. All right, but we are going to spend these 4 right here, and we're going to get ourselves $12. We'll make sure we do it the right way this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to spend 4 on the cotton. Straight and narrow. Straight and narrow. It can work, gentlemen. It can work. Look how famous we are. Look how people love us. You love, this admiration we have. We're about to go to Trader's Bay, and they're going to give us more money. That's what's going to happen. And so now... Well, things have changed. Well, we've spot that. We need to spend some of this fame because we are super famous right now, and we also have super morale, and you can never go higher than 3 of each of these. So how about we spend some fame? So gain morale. At any point on a player's turn, they may spend 1 fame to gain 3 morale. So we don't want to do that. Ooh. But we can gain gold. You can get 5 gold from the bank. So how about we turn this 5 gold... into this fame into 5 gold, and we say, hey, we're going to go invest this into our ship, and we're also going to invest this into the Golden Isles, because I'm going to teach you how to do things the right way. And now's when we really start to up everything. I think we go 2 navigation, we go 2 sword play, we go 2 skullduggery, just to be case. Just because we never know. We don't plan on robbing everybody, but you never know. Things happen. So we immediately just spent some money right here. Boom. 1 there, 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. We have a lot of money on the ship. As much as we want to trust people, we can't always trust people, so we are going to protect the captain's guard because we have money. And we're going to go invest $4 at the Golden Isles. We're going to do that. We're going to spend a morale. We're going to get there fast, and we're going to turn this into double victory points right here. Maybe this is the way to go. We'll see. All right. Great turn. Life-changing turn. Things are going great. Over here, the high-risk, high-reward Captain Kyler. What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, it's the blue one. If the player rolls a whirlpool, they may not move and their turn immediately ends. On their next turn, they may try to escape again in the same manner. So we are stuck out here in the middle of the ocean. Morale's okay, though. We're good. We're not dead. We're not dead. Oh, okay. Anywho, back over here, straight and narrow, and we're actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to push them a little bit. Make them a little bit unhappy, but guys, I really want to get to the Golden Isle. We got 4 gold we're spending here, and we go into the Golden Isle, and we are going to go ahead and put in $4. Boom. Into there, invested. Victory points. End game. Let's go. That's our turn. Back over here. We've escaped. 1, 2, 3. Trader's Way. And see, guys, this is fine. Worst case scenario, we lose the ship. Best case scenario, we're rich. So $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 more bucks. We're just drowning in money over here. Just coins for days. And I think at this point, we start to get a big ego. And we just say, we want the nicest of everything. You know, why do rich people buy... Some rich people, I shouldn't say some. I feel like Captain Kyler would be the kind of rich person who would buy everything, even if they might potentially not need it. Like, do we really need 3 in navigation? No, but we will. But boom, we get this. We get this. So that's worth $6 right there. Now, actually, I don't know if he would upgrade sword play. Well, here's the thing. You get victory points for upgrading it, though. You just wouldn't get to roll any additional die. For each currently, so gain 10 victory points for every, so each gold piece you have gets you a victory point. Gems gain you victory points. We haven't seen those. Pirate favors, royal favors, morale, traders, fames, gold pieces. Okay. I think we'll hold on to that, and we just have a boatload of cash. Cool. And we don't want to do anything else in the Trader's Way? You know what? Wait, buy contraband. Oh, they buy contraband to the Golden Isles as well. But we want to get it from Trader's Way. We get more money. And you know what? We might even sell... We might use our 1 trade token right here. Because I'm like, when else are we going to use this? You can spend that to gain +1 gold for each trade good sold in that transaction. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to use that. We're going to say, hey, traders, what's up? $4. Boom. Whoa. That's a lot of cash. Over here, straight and narrow city. 1, 2, 3. Do they push it? I think they do. I think Captain Zyra sees how much gold Captain Kyler has because, I don't know, we're breaking the 4th wall thematically there. But, you know, they get the gist. They need to push it to the limit. They go Trader's Way. Boom. They're here. And he's kind of showing off, you know. He's really making about... So I feel like this might be the first time these two meet each other. I think Captain Kyler might get a little bit... not like how big of a head Captain Zyra has. But he's selling his 4 cotton for... Trader's Way gives you... Oh, no, sorry. These should be 4 spices. I messed that up. So he should be getting $12. And then he's going to get 4 cotton. So he's getting $12. He's spending 4 of that bucks. Actually, no, he's getting $16 because he's going to turn in that trader favor. So, boom, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then he's spending 4 of that. Boom, into here, and our gold. Okay, our gold pile's getting a little lackadaisical there. All right, but he's got tons of cash. What does he even spend it on now? What can he even upgrade? Navigation, sword play. Yeah, so we'll do sword play. Bump that up. Skullduggery. Let me double check this. I want to make sure. Do you actually get points? Trader favor, most pirate favor, most royal favor, morale, magic items, captain quarter, gems, captain's quarter, gold pieces. You don't. Interesting. Most fame, most so that spending that fame is okay. So maybe we don't plan on robbing anybody. So I don't think we even spend for the skullduggery. Because yeah, there's just not a scenario where we're gonna need to be skullduggers. And so, yeah, we wouldn't bump up the navigation either way, and we bought in this force, and now we have money in the bank. We kind of want to go back to the Golden Isles and put it into the bag. So, yeah, that's now our goal, is to get this huge sack of cash back to the Golden Isles. And there's the game flow for you, folks. Very cool. So, moving on. This person's going 1, 2, 3. They're not going to push it. They don't want to mess with the morale. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. They've seen how much money it is, and I think at this point, yeah, they push them. They say, come on, guys, let's go. Let's get to Pirates Cove. Get to Pirates Cove, spend $4. Bingo, bango, bongo to get 4 contraband. Don't even need to kill people. And now we go this way. Okay, so it's their turn. So they go 1, 2, 3, as per normal. Are they going to spend it? No, because they have no real plans to stop at Pirates Cove. And honestly, Royal current events haven't been terrible for them. They're kind of planned, so I think they'd stop right there. A mirror for the moon. The full moon reflects off the calm ocean like a mirror. As you take in beauty, you're interrupted. Captain, we have discovered some trade ship in the distance. What are your orders? Skullduggery, get the hell out of here. How many times do I got to tell you we're not doing the skullduggery? We are not resorting to that. I'm going to be a good example for my kid. My kid is going to be on this ship. Now, speaking of not good examples, we're going straight into the abyss with Captain Kyler. That's fine. Turn ends 1, 2, 3. They wouldn't push it and there's no reason to stop at the Pirate Cove, so they would just Royal Current. Under a new moon, the ocean looks almost black. After scanning the horizon for several hours, you notice the dim light of distant trade ships. No skullduggery! No! You're not going to rob people. Man. But we do need to look at this thematically. This is 2 times in a row that our crew has been pushing for us to rob. I don't know if I like that. Anywho, let's see what's going on over here. And, oh, no. That's the bad one. So, 1 ship is now gone, which means 1 of these contrabands has now been lost to the ocean. Your turn ends. That happens sometimes, guys. That happens sometimes. Don't lose your stomachs. Islands Exotica, they're loving being home. They sell the 4... These should be 4 spices. I keep messing this up. No, these should be cotton. So they get $12, and they turn in the trader favor. So that gets you $16. Booyah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we got cash for days. And once again, we're going to buy 4 spices because that just makes sense. That's our business, people. 4 spices. And are we saving our money? We are, because we're going to go invest it at the Golden Isles. That's our next stop. I think we might even push it because we're holding on to so much money right now. Thematically, I would be super worried about getting robbed at this point. This is more money than this person has ever seen in their life. Not only did they have the money, but they also have goods as well. It's just cray-cray. All right, so moving over here, we have to get out of the storm. We got out. It's not all bad, guys. All right, $15. We'll use this. That will make it $18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, we're getting close. We didn't even get to see any of the buried treasure or the gems. We played the straight and narrow version of the game. We should have been doing more skullduggery. It all depends on the cards, and that's what's crazy about this game. Each game could have its own different feel. You could get a magic item, and it might send you off on a different path. Who knows? Because, it says in the rules there's magic items in there. So, oh, and we got to spend $3. First thing, we got to buy ourselves another ship. Yeah, that happens sometimes, gentlemen. Sometimes ships get destroyed, just not ours, right? You just want to be on my ship. And so now we got that, and we have a lot of money. Is there anything we want to upgrade? Nope. Sure not. But the writing is on the wall. The game is going to rapidly end. And so now we do need to ship straight from thematic mode to potentially how am I going to win this game mode, which is either one of these players who successfully robs the other player is going to win the game. And I don't know who's going to win. Like, this seems close. All right. So, but thematically, 1, 2, 3, 4, we are going to push it to the limit by giving up one of our morale to go an extra space. But we're going to invest all this cash, bing, bing, ding, 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 into our bag, which means all those, I do believe, are worth 2 points a pop. Yeah. Okay. And we're at the gold miles. We spent all our money, and that's what we do. Now, Captain Kyler, I feel, has gotten word that this game is going to end rapidly, and he has to rob. He has to rob him. He has to rob him to win. I think he sees that. I think he sees that as the optimal path to victory. He's heard there's one way. There's one final job. I need you to do it. So we go 1, 2, straight into the abyss. Because if we successfully get out, we will be able to rob them wherever they are, as long as they are not at Trader's Way, which we know they can't get to Trader's Way because they use their morale to get to the gold miles. 1, 2, 3, bada boom. The trap has been sprung. Cool morning, hot coffee. The morning air is cool today, but your coffee is hot. You climb to the crow's nest to have a look around. In the distance, you see some anchored trade ships. What will you do? You can ignore the ships and sail on, or you can choose from the following. Swordplay or negotiation. Well, thematically, and that's why I love doing this thematically, negotiation, obviously. What's up, guys? Let's talk. Let's talk, guys. All right, negotiation is orange. That's fine. 3, we got this. Boom, we negotiate, no problem. What do we talk them into? Hey, the traders are convinced. Gain 2 ships. That sucks. I already have 3. Roll 1 cargo dice for gains. I already have stuff. I could get 2 contrabands. Well, I could get 2 contrabands. Thematically, we're at the end of the road. I'm about to retire. The money's about to run out. We know it. We've lived our life. We have reformed our life. So I feel like, you know what? We'll dip our toes back into the dark side one more time. Because we know we're going by Pirates Cove. We can see some of our old friends. I wonder if Lucille will be there. No, we can sell it here at Trader's Way. That makes even more sense. All right, so we gain 1 trader favor, and we gain 1 morale. Boo, yeah, boy, howdy. And we got to feel pretty good. Hot coffee, great negotiations, but little do we know that Captain Kyler has a hellstorm about to unleash on us if he gets out of the middle of the storm, which he does. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. We're going to stop right there, and things are about to go down. First thing that happens, just your typical royal current event. It's daytime. Trade ship on the horizon. It's midday and hot as you sip from your flask. A look out calls to you. Captain, what should we do about those trade ships? Negotiation or swordplay? Well, boy, howdy, it's been a while since I whipped out my sword, but I'm the greatest pirate in the freaking Cove. Let's go swordplay style. So we're going that 3. Oh, yeah, we're going to crush them. We are going to crush them. Gain 1 ship. Don't need it. Roll 1 cargo die. Ooh, and 1 treasure die. Oh, give me some treasure. Dang it! White. So we get. So we picked up a wheat or a cotton, I believe it is. Gain 1 pirate favor and gain 1 morale. Now that is good, however, especially coming to the end of the game. Now, you know what? I kind of want to cheat right here. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to get the 2 coins. We're actually going to get one of these. And I just want to pick. I want to hand pick. Let's hand pick because there's a whole bunch in here. A lot of them are coins, but some of them are like this. This is the fine rogue's mask. For the remainder of the game, gain +1 to your skullduggery rolls. Oh, wow. +1 to your skullduggery. Is that the, wow. For the remainder of the game, you +1 to the rolling attribute checks. So they're going to make you more likely to get that. So these are some, there's lots of items in here. But you know what? We'll do this straight. You know, well, we'll take one. So we got the top card. It's pirate ships. This is 20 victory points. Okay, so that I feel like that's a bit of a swing there. That's a bit of a cheat. We'll just take the $2. But you get, that's what you get. Like, so if you were to go that strategy and try to go like through here and maybe be trying to get more treasure and stuff like that, you could totally play the game. And you might have 3 or 4 of those cards right there that could win you the game. It's interesting. Oh, but more importantly, it was a day event, which means based on whether it's a day event or a night event, you can do different things after you have done the event card. So right now, oh boy howdy. So we have daytime PvP interaction. So we can either do a maneuvering contest, we can sink the defending player's fleet, or we can try to raid the defending player's fleet. And wait, they don't have money anymore. But we don't know that. Captain Kyler doesn't know that. But this is not a hidden information game. So actually, would we even want to do anything to them? I mean, now that I really think about it. Yeah, we got here too late. That's a gut punch. That's not one you can reverse, too. I feel like at this point, Captain Kyler would be like, hey, can we reverse? You'd be like, well, no, you can't. So you'd be like, all right, can't reverse. I don't feel like you would even feel comfortable asking to reverse. That's such a big reverse. Like, hey, can we protect that I went to the Pirates Cove instead? No, that doesn't work. So instead, what we're going to do is we are going to sink you. Sink the defending player. When this occurs, the active player and the defending player both roll for cannons. The players roll their attribute dice as previously described. If the active player wins the conflict, then the defending player loses one ship and one cargo. Let's take you down. This could be good for the end of the game, actually. So, cannons, we have 3. We both have 3. Here we go. Who's going to get the highest one? This is where one of those treasure cards would really help. So, 6 over here. I saw 6 over here, and boom, Captain Kyler. Lose a ship. Boom. We will lose we'll lose the spices. We'll hold on to the contraband. You suck. I hate you. And that's the end of the turn. That was a gut punch right there. I feel like he stops at Trader's Way. He knows he's safe at Trader's Way. And at Trader's Way, they buy contraband. So he's going to sell this for $10, $13 right there. He does not have any more favor. But that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is the remainder of the cash in the game, in the ecosystem of the game. The game immediately ends when a player takes the last gold piece. So now we get to the scoring. I'm very intrigued to see which one is going to win. I think that last turn right there might have done it. He was able to, if he would have robbed him a turn earlier, that could have been a whole different thing. So let's tally up the points for Zyra Z versus Captain Kyler. So we'll do so first thing we do is players gain 1 victory point for each gold piece they currently have in the captain's quarter. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over here. Ding dong. And then, oh my gosh, we got a whole boatload over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33 bucks right there. But then we move on to the next one, which is gain 10 victory points for each gem they currently have. We never got to any of the gems. These are some of the cards that'll pop up where it's like different things will happen. Like we could have bought the map. You remember when we got the opportunity to buy a map, which would have potentially took us to a certain spot and gone on a whole different adventure, but we didn't get that, so and bear. No gems. Magic items, once again, and burn. Morale. We do have 1 morale on each right there, so each player is going to get... you only get 1 victory point. Wow, 1 victory point. Oh, it does say it right there. Royal favor, actually. So 4 over here, and we have 4 over here. Ooh, this is close. Most royal favor, which is a tie, which means, let's see... players gain 5 victory point for each fame. It doesn't say what happens if they're a tie, or maybe I'm missing this. Which number is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For each royal favor, 1 victory point for each pirate favor. Players gain 2 victory point for each goal. Players gain 5 bonus points. They have the most of the following items. Only 1 player can earn these. Tied players do not receive these bonuses. Oh, so nobody gets it. Nobody. Pirate favor, we have 1 over here, and then that's going to give us a 5-point victory. That's our bonus. That's big right there, that 1 pirate favor. Ooh, trader favor, no, we decided to spend it. Maybe we shouldn't have done that in hindsight. Just holding on to 1 would have got us 6 victory points. Fame, they both, no, 1 fame over here, so that's 5, and that's huge. 20 fame. And then we have buried treasure and buried gems. So I think Captain Kyler going on the dirty route is not going to do it here because The ace in the sleeve is that we've been secretly investing our money. Oh my, look at all that. That's a game changer. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 44, 46, 48, 52, 56, 60, 62. Now, so that feels like a lot. I'm wondering if I forgot to empty out that bag before my last game. Either way, I think that was huge. We're going to pretend that I did that correctly because it's 60, but either way, I do believe that they're winning. I don't think I had that many in there because I ran like a practice mock game before I got into this. No buried gems, no buried treasure. They did not believe in banks, and now we total up our final score, and we have 39, 44, 2, 13, 14, 18, 23, 43, probably about 80 or 90 points. And it really just Captain Kyler not getting to them in time before they invested the money in the Golden Isles was the end of that game. But there you go. That's how you got to play the Black Seas story from the Eye of the Sea. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check out that Kickstarter link down below. Be sure to post that when it goes live. And as always, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, celebrate my 10-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Bye-bye.